everybody? This is another episode of Transformers Reviews, and today I am super excited to bring you guys Transformers Botcon Ape-Linq. And if you've read any of the Botcon comics, you'll know that this guy is one of the, leaders of the Wreckers. And anyway, he is obviously a repaint of the Transmetal Optimus Primal mold. And whenever I had this as a kid, this mold, it's awesome. Now to have Ape-Linq, it's just cool to see this awesome of a mold in these awesome of colors. Not to say that Optimus isn't. He is awesome in his own colors, but just something different for Ape-Linq. So just like Optimus, whom we'll compare here again in a second, he has a ton of motion range in his arms, and so anyway, and he can have all of your standard, I guess, gorilla-esque poses, or whatever, because his robot knees are his gorilla feet. So anyway, I mean, they fold up like that, so you can have the gorilla poses. And all around, his color scheme is really cool. The maroons with keeping with this, it's not the same. Optimus is a little bit different of a paint. You can see this one's more of a darker gray, and this one's more of a kind of like a ivory sort of color. But it's not a true white either. So coupled that again with the maroon and the black, and just the chrome for him. Like I said, it's awesome for Optimus because he has the blue chrome, but just to have the straight chrome for Ape-Linq is really kind of cool. And if you notice on Optimus, for his beast mode head, you have the pink eyes with the silver teeth, and on Ape-Linq he's a little cool because he's got the yellow eyes and kind of this greenish tint to his teeth. So anyway, but like all Transmetals, he does still retain the third mode. And here we have Ape-Linq in his hoverboard mode. And if you've ever seen the comics, his hoverboard doesn't look like this. Because while he does look identical to the Transmetal Optimus Primal, evidently he doesn't retain the Transmetal hoverboard mode. It's his transfer interlink, or whatever you want to call it. But just like I said, retaining the mold design, it does have these little wheels on the bottom that really don't serve any purpose at all. And I have noticed that unlike Optimus, for some reason Ape-Linq has a hard time holding his maces. But I mean, it's not a total, it's not like I display them like this, but I mean it does look cool in its own right. And you just got to find which position is best to kind of keep him standing up straight. I guess you could kind of do it like this, like he's in mid-flight or whatever. But let's take a look at him in comparison to Optimus. And so here are these guys, both again their hoverboard modes. And one thing I forgot to mention was I always loved on these Transmetals how they would like tattoo their name there on their chest or somewhere. And Ape-Linq obviously doesn't have that, but it's not a total, oh look, there I am, shining in Gorilla's reflection of his chest, pec, whatever. Anyway, I love the red calm button here, and it's kind of the same on Optimus. So anyway, just neat little details like that are still cool. But just the overall, I mean, it's the same thing. You have Optimus here and Ape-Linq here. If you know the difference between the characters, they are nothing alike. So, other than their physical appearances at different stages in their lives. But anyway, so as far as like beast mode and this third mode go, it's all right. I mean, it's like I said before, the colors flow well in this mode. So let's just see how they translate in robot mode. And here he is in robot mode, and I have to say I'm loving the coloring. The chrome bits carry over. And if you know this character, you know this is his color scheme, and the way that the green just so subtly fades along this gradient into the maroon, and again, just the rearranging of all the bits still works wonderfully. So and that face is what stands out the most. I mean, you got them yellow eyes and the black face, and then you got your greenish silver bits up here, and they're all they're I mean there and there on the, but so anyway, as far as his gimmicks go, once you get him into robot mode, his gimmicks from his other mode can actually carry over. And in the Beast Wars show, Optimus had his had this bit right here, this bit on Optimus flips over and became like cannon. So he's sitting there just like pelting the Predacons with this thing. And so anyway, one thing that Ape-Linq does not have, sadly enough, is on Optimus they have the rub sign here, and it's barely visible, but you can kind of see the maximal deal. Ape-Linq does not have that. Aside from that, one of the things is, he can still wield these things in robot mode. I'm not sure if Optimus ever did or not. But the other cool thing is this gun, other than just looking kind of cool, if it'll focus in there. So anyway, you load this in here like this. It's supposed to lock in there, and it's supposed to catch on a little lever. Well, once you push on that little bit, it should fire the gun. Like that. So anyway, but hey, you know what, it's cool. I mean, together these guys don't look bad at all. The only other one I have to bring in is the Ape-Linq Minicon, which is this guy after he combines with Primal Prime. And if you look at the head sculpt, clearly head sculpt is meant to mimic Ape-Linq here. I mean, can it get any plainer? I mean, they modeled it after the Optimus Primal head, and they kept the color schemes, the yellow eyes, the greenish silvers for the little Optimus-y bits that Ape-Linq has. So I mean, hey, whatever. I mean, he retains a lot of the same colors too, so I'm down with that. But anyway, overall, he's hard to find, so I mean, recommendations are kind of pointless unless you're going to spend the money for him, which they do have him on eBay and other places. But I mean, if you like the Transmetal Optimus Primal, he's probably a little bit easier to find. But either way, this mold is great, and I like it, and I'm really happy to have Ape-Linq in my collection. So anyway, stay tuned. We got other reviews. You can look for the Primal Prime review that is going to be up very quickly, and then also you can look forward to the Sentinel Maximus, which is the combined forms of Ape-Linq and Primal Prime. So anyway, until then, we'll see you guys later.